Let me get some glasses on the table and I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. So Penelope, if you saw my other review, this is Penelope batch number 1, by the way. If you saw my other review, you know that I say I get a lot of apples out of Penelope. Penelope gives me a lot of apples, a lot of heavy vanilla. The Architect was completely different. I mean, it was one of the best ones that I've had, and I have a store pick and I have a toasted. Now the toasted is really good. I also have the toasted on the table, but that being 115 proof, I didn't want to put up against something that's 104 proof because I felt like the 2XO would have got a raw deal. So I figured 104, yes, it's 2 times oak, yes, this is finished with French oak staves, so I felt like that was more of an even match. Let's get into it. Whew. That thing is spicy. I mean, I smell pepper coming out of the glass. It is in the nose. It is, oh man. A lot of those sour green apples I was telling you about. It's a mixture of sour green, red apples, and a lot of spice. Go back to the nose of the 2XO. Now that 2XO, it hits me with honey. It hits me with a lot of honey and fig. A lot of honey and fig. Let's go into the palate. That's nice. That is really nice. I am a big fan of the Architect. It's spicy, but not too spicy. That spice creeps in from the front to the back. It's got a nice, like, red delicious apple and like a cherry going on. That thing right there, the mouthfeel is not super oily at all. I would say it's probably on par with this one. It is nice, but it's not super oily at all. Let's go back in, see if I can pull some more out. Second sip, a lot more of those spices and peppers come out, and I'm picking up a little more citrus. Let's go into the glass of the 2XO and see what we can pull out of the palate. Spicy too. It's not as spicy as the Architect, but those spices are really starting to come out now. That honey, that honey is just, wow. Honey and fig, man. Drinking them side by side, that one comes off as a little oilier, a little more oily, a little more oily than the Penelope. And some of those peppers really come to the forefront. You know, when you drink different bourbons side by side without cleaning in between, they will alter the flavors of each other. Now, these two right here, right now, the Penelope is just bringing out some of those peppery, spicy flavors. But it also brought out the honey and the fig that was in the nose. Yeah, it's still the same thing. It's pepper, it's honey, it's fig. Let's go back in. Now, I am starting to pick up some more of that on the palate. But I'll tell you what, coming off of that Penelope, this thing right here, I am picking up black pepper, like a fresh ground black pepper with some honey. That fig note comes through, and like a sweet caramel. It is still very good. It's still very good. Since I have to give it to one right now, it's actually kind of hard. Let me go back in with both. Wow, they are. I might have to do these blind. It's drinking them side by side. Wow, drinking them side by side, man. This one right here, it's good. But I want to say that the 2XO is edging it out with that pepper and that spice that's coming to the forefront. That nice fresh ground black pepper and that honey that comes through, man, that's good. Let's get into the breakdown. Is 2XO worth the chase? If you want to have the first release, and from the way Dixon Dedman is talking, this is not going to be the only release. Yes, they will all be different. They will all have an icon. So you may want to chase that, but is it really worth the chase? I'm going to have to say no. I think that it is good. I think that it is very good, but I'm going to have to say that it is not worth the chase. Yes, he's going to release more stuff, and I can't wait until he releases the Kentucky Gem line, or Gem of Kentucky line, I should say, just so I can see what that's going to be about. And when he starts releasing those experimental oak finishes that he's going to release. This right here is a good bourbon. I am glad I got a chance to purchase it for retail. Would I pay over retail? No. I like it. I like it a lot. It already retails for $100. Listening to Dixon Dedman, he brought some things out that I didn't really know about, and I don't understand coming from just being on the tasting side of the business. He talked about how he buys this bourbon. You know, he has to acquire the bourbon first. So that's cost right there. Then that bourbon, yes, it's distillate that has already been aged, but he just does not like to slap his name on a bottle. He likes to experiment with different finishes, take them and put them in different oaks, things like that. So he wants to really put his signature on whatever he's getting. So he actually put these aside for another year. So that also brings cost into it, because now you have this product that you bought that you have to sit on. So you can't just put it back out and recoup your money. You have to put this in a second barreling and then wait a whole nother year almost to be able to sell this product, and hope that you get something that is enjoyable. So I do kind of understand where he's coming from with the $99. Would I pay over retail? That's a strong no. It is very good, but $99 is a lot. It's asking a lot, especially when I put it right beside the Penelope Architect, where you can find this thing for anywhere from $60 to $85 depending on the market. So I don't know if I necessarily want to spend that much more to get something that is that close. It is cool to have. I've never had anything from Dixon Dedman. I hear so many good things about how he's this great master blender. I have not had any of those legendary Kentucky Owl products that he blended, because at that point in time, I wasn't ready to spend that type of money on bourbon. But now that I can spend that type of money on bourbon, like I said, I still would not pay over retail for this product. Would I give it to a new bourbon drinker? It comes in at 104. 104 can still be kind of proofy. He did an amazing job. It goes down so well, so well. The flavors in the mouth, they're just so well rounded. I mean, this thing is a very good bourbon, but I would not give it to a new bourbon drinker. I still think 104 is quite proofy for a new bourbon drinker. Will I always have a bottle on the bar? I will probably always have a bottle of this on the bar, only because I am not running to it. It is a great product. Like I said before, it is very well rounded. It has very great good flavors. It has that red candy apple. It has that caramel. But I am not always willing to spend $99 on that bottle. There are so many other good products out there in that category that I'm not willing to drop $99 every time I want a bottle of this product. So will it always be on the bar? Yes, not because I'm always going out and buying it, but because I'm kind of babysitting it. So with that being said, let the whiskey flow, never run out unless you're headed to a drop. Till next time.